Hello, I'm Drek and currently in Daisy standalone. Uh, so I've been making this video like a couple of times and I failed miserably at them. But I'm guessing I'm going to give this a try again. Um, and sorry if you can hear my fan in the background. It's like it's really hot here, so it's running all the time. Um, so yeah, Daisy standalone rant. Oh, rant in general. Now, I don't generally rant much. Um, I don't really like speaking up, I guess. I'm very silent. Um, but but sometimes you kind of need to speak up and make your voice heard, and I rarely do that. Um, holy crap, this will play on. Yeah, so I rarely say anything unless it's to a friend or a family member or anything. I'm not really good at stuff like this. And ranting generally, it's not something I'm good at. Now, as I said, I made this video before, and it was very fragmented because I was focusing on playing the game and avoiding zombies and stuff like that, and it made it really hard to make my think process in the right order, which because I don't have a script, it's really not like synced up, and I don't really have anything to read and have written down anything that I want to say. I kind of just let stuff come out whenever it wants to. So yeah, Daisy standalone. Um, Now, to kind of make it understandable where I come from with this game or with Daisy at all, is that I'm not really a zombie apocalypse person player. I don't really enjoy like stuff like apocalypses. But for some reason I kind of find Daisy interesting. Like before this whole Daisy standalone thing. Uh, and I'm currently playing Epoch, my own server with a couple of friends, and having a lot of fun with it. And generally, I don't, as I said, like zombie games, but yeah, I just like this game for some reason. But it's also not enjoyable in some ways because there's some things that is missing in this game, at least in this game, in Daisy Standalone. There's a lot of stuff going wrong, going the wrong way, and generally bad. But some people don't think it's bad, and some people do, and I'm one of those that kind of is in the middle of it all. Now I really enjoy the graphics of this game. It's really pretty, but there's so many faults and stuff missing in this game, and it's just makes it an incomplete game. And because of that, people are subjected to a lot of stuff. Sorry, um, and and for me, it's the whole it's an incomplete game. Now we all know that what's early access mean, and we all know that what it's currently meaning for a game. Like every game that comes out on early access is incomplete. But here's what makes this the weirdest game ever, or at least in my book, and that's the zombies. Now on the website, and because this is a standalone version of a mod, like Daisy um, 1.7.7.1. I guess it's kind of what this aims to be. But that means that, well, um, I'm just finding something here. But that means it's kind of not what it seems to be, and that's the problem for me. I'll see if I can find like the whole thing. search for it. And something is wrong on my part. I don't like something, and it's the description of the standalone game. Now it says kind of that it's uh, welcome to the world Dayz, hit by a new and presently unknown infection. Um, and you're the one that few to survive, and now you must search for new wasteland in order to fight for a life against what's left of the indigenous population now infected with the disease. Go solo, team up, with friends will take on the world as you choose your path, the brutal and chilling landscape, using what it means you stumble upon to survive. Then it says Dayz is a gritty, authentic, open-world survival horror hybrid MMO game in which people or players follow a single goal to survive in hard post-apocalyptic landscape as long as they can. Players in like powerful events and emotional arising, yada yada yada, and so on and so forth. But the kind of the thing is that when people know about the mod and know about what the game is telling it's about a post-apocalyptic world infected by zombies, and it's wrong. It's not. It's not that. I don't get it. I don't get the game because it tells you it's one thing, but actually it's not really. It's not a. It's a post-apocalyptic game. Yeah, sure. But it's a zombie game. No. It has become the one of the most popular deathmatch games in history. And I know a lot of people will disagree with me, but seeing that the zombies are not fixed, they don't want to fix the zombies. Like my friend asked them, will they be fixing zombies? They told him, well, maybe in a year, something like when the beta is out. I mean, come on, you can't just go, well, we might fix the game in a year or so. Or fix the zombies in a year or so, because the whole thing with the game is it's a zombie apocalypse game. Well, just in my opinion, it is, but I guess in most people's opinion, it's not. Which kind of brings me into a lot of other stuff. If you don't know what a cosplayer is, it's not one that dresses up from the game. It's actually a cosplayer, I guess. It's a kill on site player. It's something, I guess, new to that arrived in the game Dayz, or in the mod Dayz, and it's basically a player that just kills you for the fun of it. And sure, no problem with that in some way, when it's on the basis of surviving. But people are not doing that anymore. It's mostly because I can show you, there's a zombie just chasing me. And if you haven't played this game, you know what it is, and you know what it's going to do. But this is just, it's so bad. It's, what's up with us? I mean, I would like for it to be a zombie apocalypse game. I want it to be like an enjoyable game, not having zombies running through walls. Like, oh, she's not okay. She don't want to do that right now. Hello, can you run through the wall, please? Come on, where are you? I'm here. Come on. Yeah, there we go. They can't go upstairs because they glitch through them, but they can attack you through the floor. I mean, seriously, come on. Even for an early access game, they don't care. It's obvious that they don't care. It's like, well, we might fix that sometime because people enjoy PvP more, so we don't want to fix. It feels like that way. But it also brings me to another problem and with the cosplayers and the zombies not working and people not really caring, and that is something that happened like last week. My friend was a big, or my buddy was a big zombie lover. He loved zombie games more than I do, or I don't really love them, but yeah, you get the drift. he kind of posted a video getting killed naked by some dude with a machete, and he kind of wondered why. Like, okay, he might have chosen the wrong words, like the game is dead, and or the game failed or whatever, but it's not really that the game is failing because it's one of the most popular games. And it has sold really good, but I don't understand why it has sold good. It's a broken game. They're just harvesting money. So what happened was he posted a video, and some guy attacked him. Now I don't mind people being constructive in the criticism, and people can comment as much as they want on my video, kind of getting a discussion going instead. But he flamed on. He pretty much just told him that he should learn to play the game or get the fuck out. That's basically what he told him. And I was like, not only that, but he kind of went a little overboard with the name calling and kind of going on about stuff like, basically, okay, that's why. But basically name call, yeah. As you can see, the zombies, she just attacked me for like really close, or not close. She wasn't even close, but yeah, name calling and stuff like that. But the problem is that this guy actually thinks that the game should be played as a kill on sight game. He actually thinks that this is the way to play the game, and by all means, people decide what they want, how they want to play a game. But it's just bad when you come to the whole point of you can't play the game if you're not going to kill anybody. Like, why? If I decide that I do not want to kill anybody, I don't have to. Nobody is forcing me to kill my friend or kill anybody that I'm getting close to, unless it's zombies, because they're just stupid. Which I will probably show now. But these kill on sight players is just getting worse and worse. They're basically telling everybody how to play the game. And just to inform you guys that do this and are douchebags, and treating people really bad you meet in this game, I mean, it isn't a kill on sight player game. It is what you make it of. So if you want it to be that, it's definitely going to be that. But if you actually want it to be a zombie apocalypse survival game, it will be. But if you still keep on doing stuff like killing people just for the sake of killing them, you're making the game the way you want. And I guess that's what people want to do. They want to treat it as a kill on sight game thing. It's just too bad, because Dayz standalone could have been really good if they actually fixed the zombies. But because most people are battling it out anyways, killing each other anyways, they don't care about doing it. They don't care about fixing the game. They don't care about anything other than, of course, making money. And then we have Dean Hall. Now he's probably an awesome dude, and a great, and a great game developer. But as he said once upon a time, that he's a grenade. He's killing the game. He's destroying the game. And I don't think he's a grenade. I would probably say he's probably more of a nuclear bomb. And this is where it gets in my gray area. It's the whole well, I'm making a shit ton of money on this game and I'm going to leave. Now, it's it's sad. Yeah, sure, it's sad, but still, it's like it feels like he's just going to go. Oh, well, I made a lot of money now. I can move to New Zealand and make a new gaming studio, making new games. And that's what kind of got me like, what? So he's probably going to take a shit ton of money, put him into his new business, and making even crappier game. Not because the game is crappy, but because nobody seems to want to fix anything. They just want it to be successful. And it is. And it's successful because, why? Well, nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit about fixing zombies that are breaking the game. Oh, well, breaking something in the game. The other part is breaking, is the kill on side players, just killing people for killing people. That also is breaking the game, but they can't do anything about them. They're here to stay, and they're probably never going to get the fuck out. And again, it's not the way to play the game. You can play it it's the right, no matter what, it's the right thing. If you want to play the game as a killing everybody because, well, you're a douchebag, then sure. That's just the way you want it to be. But I might want to have actually a game that is enjoyable and fun and is about surviving in a hostile zombie apocalypse. Like, you might not want that, but some people want that, and some people actually is hoping for that. Some people are hoping for a better game, for a fixed game, for a game that actually is fun. and the ones playing the game as they see fit, like, sure, there's room for you too, but it's like you're trying to tell other people how to play the game, and if we don't want to play the game the way you do, well, we can just get the fuck out because we don't know how to play the game. And okay, and the funny part is they usually make a assumption to real life. Oh, zombie through the wall. Yeah, they usually do a assumption that to stuff like I don't know. I lost the train of thought because of that zombie running through the walls. Again, I'm losing focus. Sorry. Yeah, but it's not their game. It is. I bought the game. I want to play the game as I want to, and sure, I have to kind of play the game and get killed by some stupid asshole because they want to just kill everybody. And they, of course they can. It's up to them. They bought the game as well. And that's kind of the whole silver lining there, because I don't want to be killed every 5 seconds by a dude who just because he has a gun. And oh yeah, they kind of are going like, if this was real life, wouldn't you fight back? Well, first of all, if this was real life, you would probably be the first one to die, because I would probably be the first one to kick you into the zombie apocalypse, because you would be a freaking douchebag. And secondly, then the intelligent people will be left to actually survive the apocalypse. But yeah, if someone hit me in real life, then I would probably hit him back. But if someone put a gun to my head, you probably wouldn't. And besides that, if someone shot you in the head, you wouldn't be able to come back and kill that dude because he shot you in the head. But you can, because this is a game. Now that the game's always state you have one life, blah blah blah. But you don't, because you can just respawn, start over again. So yeah, it's this is a little bit of a rant, and you might go, well, it wasn't that much of a rant. No, I know, but it's just it's killing me to see the game going this way. I mean, I enjoy Epoch a lot because I can control it the way I want to be. If I wanted to, I could probably put it on an online server and be done with it and have people joining and being douchebags because they seem to be everywhere. Or I could keep it for my friends only, which I'm doing. And I know that you can do the same for this game, even though the developers is saying, no, you can't, blah, 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 yada, yada, all those things. But actually, you can. But it's just not legal. And I really hope that developers will stop being idiots and actually release server, like server files, so we can actually make our own servers and actually even maybe be able to do stuff like configure the game as we want it to. Like if someone wants a PvE game, they can do that. I mean, I don't mind bandits, but people are just going way too much into being like bandits because, well, in real life there would probably be more survivors and more people not killing each other than they would, because the people killing other people would already be dead. So there wouldn't be anything left killing. So it's just a train of thought, because it would be exactly like that. It would be someone, all the douchebags would be already be gone, killed by zombies or killed by people that actually care. And if they start shooting at people would probably start shooting at them, and yeah, chain reaction, all that, no problem. Now zombies can be dealt with, and so on and so forth. It's kind of that way, and I don't mind having that bandit, but if they actually wanted to do something with bandit, something like being going in and being a volunteer for like you can get like you can be a bandit, like getting a volunteer set up and getting chosen and being a bandit and all that. Yeah, that would actually be cool, and then you have like 10, 20, depending on how many players on the server, and they can go and put their name on the list and get chosen for yada yada being a bandit, and that way you would have a bandit ratio and a ratio of bandits and survivors. But yeah, I've been Drek, and this has been my small rant. Hope you enjoyed it, and take it easy.